Hello everyone, I am back. I need to get into the habit of checking the audio before I make the video, because I remember there were times where I made the live stream but there was no audio. Perhaps excuse me, perhaps the connection on my transmitter was not fully connected and that was the cause. No, actually something strange happened. I would hear the audio here and also when I download it to my phone, but when I upload it to YouTube land, something would happen where the audio was not there. So I'm not sure. I think it might be the connection, but I double checked to make sure the connection is okay. That only happened once, because there was also another time where there was no audio at all, and I think that time the connection wasn't really good. Sorry, my mind is all over the place. But I made sure it's connected and it sounded really good when I checked the test video. And I need to get in the habit of checking everything before going full live streaming, because there was times when I did a full live stream and things were unusable. So yeah. What are we going to do today? The title of the video, or the live stream I should say, is Chill and Chat, Making Rice and Thoughts. And I was supposed to make rice earlier, I did not, so let's get started. Before I do that, let me grab all my stuff and put it to the front, because the rice cooker is going to be very hot. And oh man, I was looking for this blue towel. I finally found it. Okay, I got my cord for the rice cooker. Got my rice cooker right here. We're gonna get the food ready for tomorrow. And yeah, right now it is 18:45, which is 6:45 p.m. and I gotta go take a shower at 7:30. I forgot I need to buy more rice. More. Wow. We cannot put the rice in yet. Why? Because let me grab this off. Need to wash the rice. Let me grab the rice. I'm running out. Hopefully I remember to get the rice tomorrow. So I do like 1.5 cups of rice. And usually that would be good enough. Of course, out of water. Let me grab the water. Let me put this on the bottom. I don't fill it all the way or anything, just enough so I could wash the rice. I also have a bottle to put the water in. I call it my gray water bottle. And then I'll just let it spin with the rice inside. And I'll just turn it around. And I'll do this about 2 cycles. And to me, the rice will be good and clean. You know what I forgot to do? Excuse me. Woo, excuse me. Wow. I forgot to take pictures and upload to my Facebook. Because I'm trying to be more active into the media. So I could get monetized. Man, I must be tired because there's so many words going to my brain at once, and it just coming out strange. So please pardon if you hear me stuttering or just thinking a lot, just saying weird things. Man, I want to start the video over because I'm making so many mistakes already, but I gotta learn how to just let it flow, just go with the flow. Because if I continue to be a perfectionist, I don't think things will be going right for me, and I don't think I'll be happy. Ooh, it's so hot. My hand's greasy. I gotta clean. I gotta wipe this bottle down. Right, so this is one rinse. Okay. I usually rinse it 2 times and then it's good to go. Look at my time. I also have a... Right now I'm filming with Pingguo, which is my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and for the one that's viewing the chat, I'm using Orangey, which is my Samsung S24 Ultra. And yeah, I need to figure out how to put the chat so when someone types in, it'll show up on not just my screen but also on the video. I need to figure out how to do that. And the other thing I need to figure out is how to make it speak through the speaker. I still don't know how to do that. I'll figure that out. Oh, no way. No way. There's no more power. Yeah, it's blinking. Meaning it has no more power. Oh man. I'm just gonna shake it like this then. Yeah, charge this guy up. Is this guy fully charged? Yeah, this guy's fully charged. Okay. Rice it may taste kind of chalky, but it is what it is. When things don't go as planned, we do the best we can. Oh, you know what I remember? I need to start using CCP. And for those that are thinking, what is CCP? It's my DJI Nano. And his name means cool camera patui. And the reason why I call him that is because I can't turn him off. Even though the camera and also the little module, it shows that it's off, but it's not really off, because when I check my battery power or my fridge, I will see him like ready to connect. There are times I see him off, but then there are times I see him just randomly pop back on. So I really don't know. So I'm hitting all the rice particles out. Because putting water inside doesn't really get it out, but when I hit it, that's where most of it can get out. And the people walking by. lots to think about. So many things are going on. I really don't know what to do. I mean, I shouldn't say that because I remember the Father of Heaven telling me, if you don't know what to do, I don't know what to do for you. Said just like that. Meaning I gotta plant seeds. I gotta go out there and do something. Not enough water. Another bottle of water. Okay, I think we're good with the water. So that goes here, the rice in here. And when I use the rice cooker, I have to turn off the inverter. Okay, and then plug in here, and then plug in the rice cooker. Oh, I put the steamer the wrong way. I have to put the steamer facing away from the fridge because the steam is very hot. Okay, it's plugged in. And it is on. Let me turn on the fan. Okay, turn on the fan. My fan has 3 levels. It has the low, medium, and high. I put it on to medium, so there won't be condensation in the car. So the fan will just blow the vapor, the steam. So it'll blow the steam and it won't make anything wet like the fridge or the door panels or things like that. So there won't be condensation. And why is that important? Mold. We definitely do not want mold in the car. Mold is terrible. And because this guy was quite greasy when I grabbed him. But this guy needs to be charged. So we are going to do that. Before we charge him, we have to dry the inside because we don't want mold in this guy either. And I highly recommend everyone get a towel, which I need to go to storage. I usually have 1 full one and 1 backup. Why did I rip it so small? Let's see. Then we're just gonna dry it. Pour the remaining water out. Oh yeah, I can't spin it. I was gonna spin so the little spinner thing will dry, but can't do that because it has no power. It just has enough power to let me know that it's out of power. Oh man, my teeth is hurting. And for those that don't know, I have a broken top molar, a broken bottom molar, and it's very difficult to eat on this side because the top on this side is broken and the bottom on this side is broken, so I have to eat in a very strange way. On top of that, this side is broken too. I need to figure out how to how to get monetized ASAP. Well, of course, can't rush it. Everything has to be learned correctly and steady. Before, when I turn on Twitch, I used to have 1 viewer, and from what I understand, it used to be me, but I don't even see me on because right now it's just 0 viewers. See, there's nobody, not even me. Oh man, not even the advertisement, the ones that spam. It says channel QR code. What happens if I press that? Oh, it shows my QR code. Oh, that's cool. Show stream. Huh. Oh, it's showing me right here. Right there on the bottom. I pressed the show stream. Oh, I better stop it because I need to save data on my phone. Wait, can I still type on this thing? Let me see. The rice, it takes about 30 minutes to cook, so we are gonna chat and chill for a bit. And right now it is almost 1900, which is 7 p.m. 7:30, I gotta roll. Let me put this guy back to my little pantry, which I gotta organize, which I still have not done, which I was supposed to do today. What was I doing? What did I say I was gonna do? Man, being old is terrible. Let me take this water out because this just has rice water. Let me pour it out where the grass is. I'll be right back after these messages. So there should be no agua in there, and yeah, that is it. Oh, finally, myself popped up. So I got the one viewer, which is me, and I'm happy. At least I'm watching me. I think it's from turning on the show stream. All right, let's see what else I'm gonna do. While we're waiting for the rice to cook, I guess I could clean up. But then that'll be too boring, right? I don't think people would want to see me cleaning up the car. And what am I gonna do? Oh wait, I put this thing away, but I need to charge it. And I got this guy to charge it. Should we use this guy? I highly recommend these USB magnetic chargers. Oh, this one's too thick. It's not gonna work. Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy's perfect. So as you can see, he's charging. Okay, that guy will be charging. I really need to clean up my stuff here. What are we gonna talk about? Let's talk about what I gotta do, because I'm doing the Uber Eats and I want that chapter to end because I'm so tired of driving. I've been driving for probably over 4 years doing the food delivery service, and I just want no more dealing with the drivers on the road. Also the low ball offers. I mean, if it was normal offers, great, I wouldn't mind it, but it's too much now. The low ball offers and dealing with bad drivers, I can't do it, no way. So what is next? What am I going to do? How am I going to get monetized on the media? I remember the lady on Facebook, she said she was posting, but how is she getting the engagement? Because I saw on Facebook, they said if I give $6, they'll push out my content to 30 people or something like that. Man. Is there a way I could do that organically? I mean, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna gonna do? One thing I do know for sure is I remember the Father of Heaven telling me, you cannot do it alone, you need people. And not any people, people who believe. I mean, not just only in the Father of Heaven, but believe that I could do this, that it could happen. I need to figure out how to do this. I apologize if this live stream may seem boring. It's just so many things are going through my mind. And for those that are new, I'm doing stealth camping, not by choice, aka being homeless. And it's just very rough, especially, and for those that don't know, I'm in Southern California, and there are a significant amount of people living in their cars, and they're everywhere. I've traveled to several cities, and they are everywhere, at the park, at the market, at business areas, commercial areas, residential areas. I mean, man, that's a lot. And of course, they're doing gig economy work, which makes it harder for me because I'm getting a lot less requests, and the ones I do get are just very, very rough. I mean, not worth it. Also thinking about my content, how can I make it better? There's so many things that I'm thinking about, and how could I get my content out there? I remember seeing the one, I think I talked about, I'm not sure if it was on the live or on a YouTube video, where I saw this another guy doing gig economy work, and then he thought to himself, you know what, I don't care anymore, because he used to care about his lifestyle, because he lived in a van and he didn't want other people to know, so he's very embarrassed about it. And it got to a point where he just didn't care anymore. And when he started telling, I guess, the customers that he was doing the social media, he was able to grow to the point where he got monetized, and he didn't have to do the gig work anymore. And I guess maybe I should do the same thing too, because I'm I'm really embarrassed of where I'm at right now in life. I'm old, got nothing going on, and it's a terrible feeling, terrible place to be. Man, wow, it's already 23 minutes in. I saw some people walking by. I wanted to stop them and ask, hey, can you, would you consider checking out my channel, kind of thing. I hear people talking about it. I'm sure the camera, not the camera, I'm sure the mic is not picking it up. I mean, I don't see anybody, but I hear people talking. Huh. Anyways. What am I gonna do? I also tried playing video games for my other channel, but for some strange reason when I do that, something comes up where I would have to pause or stop, and it's just very annoying. Because I have another channel for gaming. Wow, I'm just so out of it. I don't know what's next, what's to do. So I'm just thinking, because I remember I'm supposed to be learning Hmong, and for those who don't know, it's a language, and interestingly enough, it's kind of rare. There's not a lot of resources on the language, and the ones that there are there, it contradicts with other Hmong speakers, and man, I really need to learn the language. And for those that are curious why, I think my helpmate or wife, I think she is Hmong, and in order for me to meet her, I need to learn the language. And I'm sure, I think it's to talk to her father, to ask for permission. I think that's one of his requirements. This is what I'm thinking. Because the other thing is, I remember the Father in Heaven telling me is, if you want to have money, you're gonna need a wife. And I was thinking, wow. So I can't make money from my own power. I mean, I need somebody. I need a helpmate. And it seems like that's a yes. Oh man. Sorry. A lot of things are going through my mind. I don't know what's going on. I can feel a transition coming up. And I don't know, is it me? Maybe I think it's me that doesn't want to change. Because I can't change. Meaning I could, of course I still have to do the gig economy work so I could pay the bills, but I could change. Instead of scrolling social media, which I've been doing a lot because I'm just so sad and out of it, I could be studying the Hmong. And when I need a break, I could go out and start working out instead of just walking around. I could try to exercise a bit more, do something. Alright, while we're here live, let me make a list of what I'm going to do, because I could do that. Let's make a list of what I need to do. So I'm going to pull up my notes. Got my little tablet right here. And I do want to share why I got the tablet, because before I've been using notepad and pen, and I would have a lot of that. And unfortunately, I'm a perfectionist, so if I write a page and there's something I don't like, I would rip it up and throw it away, and I would waste a lot of paper. And of course, I would have a lot of notebooks because I would write a lot, and it was just too much for the storage. I knew I had to throw some away because it just, everything's in the past is done. Because I was hoping maybe, my generation could see it. I mean, my future generations could see it, meaning my children. But I don't even know about how children, because I really don't know at this point. Plus the information that I'm just going through what I've gone through. And I remember rereading some of them. Wow, I've been through some really dark, terrible times. Very dark, terrible times. And I'm very grateful I made it through. Very grateful. Of course, not through my own power. I'm sure the Father of Heaven, He had to help me. He had to have been there. But anyways, let's get started. So this list, what we're gonna write, we're gonna call it media monetize. And this will be our plan, I guess. What in the world? Money. We'll stick with the monetization. So it's gonna be money monetization. I'm sure the camera can pick it up. So what do I have to do? Oh, there's people walking by. Let me roll up the windows so we don't catch the voices here. Well, the problem is, could people hear me? Oh, they're talking really loud. The man was talking very loud. Looks like there is a man and a woman walking their dog. And for those who are curious, how could I see? I have a dash cam. I can see the front and the back. Oh, there's another person going by. People are walking. There's another lady walking by. Oh, I think you can see through the back. Okay. We cool. Anyways, media monetization, what to do. I remember seeing the Buy Me Coffee was charging a high rate. You know, I think I probably should put that back on because people who already have it, it'll be convenient for them. So let me put on the Buy Me Coffee again. Need a coffee. I think it took like a high percentage. That's why I took it off. But I'm thinking income is income. Oh, I'm hearing that guy's voice again. But I'm sure he went away, like really far. Huh. Okay. Okay, I need to update that. I also need to update the Twitch monetization. Even though I'm not monetized yet, because I think there's a certain requirement of how many followers I'm supposed to have, and far from that, I don't know how many followers I have. I think I probably have one, maybe two. I think probably one. I think it's me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's me because I created another account to test everything to make sure if I could chat. And for those that have been watching, it didn't work out for some strange reason, but now it's starting to work, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what was causing it. Maybe the account was too new. And yeah, the media monetization, that's what I got. Okay. Look into Cash App. Right now it's all scribbles, but I'm going to rewrite this to make it neat. For the Buy Me Coffee and Twitch monetized, I remember I applied to one of a major bank, and the bank, they did open for me, but the guy who was signing me up, I think he messed up on something because my account was showing up as a PO box when I was trying to tell them, oh, it's a suite number and it's like an apartment, and they said, okay, there's nothing I could do because it's showing up as a PO box. And I was trying to talk to them like, hey, you know, I was able to sign up with other major banks and there's no problem. I also use it as at the DMV for the passport, is no problem. Like, what? I don't understand. But for them, they were saying that they couldn't do anything because it was a PO box and had to close that account. So I gotta use one of the banks that I currently have and have the account set up to these ones. So yeah, that's why I wrote it down. I gotta do that. And look into Cash App. I was thinking about Venmo, but the thing is I don't have a business account, so it would have to show up my personal information, and I did not want to do that. And I think others, they probably have to do. No, I think others are okay. But for me, I don't think that would be good unless I could figure out how to make it a business. But then I'm not making any income. I was thinking about creating an LLC, but I don't make enough money to pay for the tax for that. I think when you start it, it's like $750 or more than that, something about that. And yeah, for that I still don't know what to do. Like, do I see an accountant first, or do I see a lawyer first to start the LLC, and like how does that work? I just have a lot of questions going on. But one thing I know for sure is I got to gotta get monetized somehow. Oh, for those that are curious what this is my little laptop stand. And it has this part right here. So this would go in here, and the laptop will go right here where this part is. Right now it has my phone holder, but the laptop stand will go right here. I do have it on Facebook, so if anyone is interested, you can check it out on Facebook. But yeah, how this thing is connects like this. Right now it has my phone. It's a mess right now. And if you're curious, like, what are these components? This is to hold my hard disk drive, the HDD, and pretty much this will go out and be like this, and it can connect directly to my laptop for fast data transfer. And this arm that you see right here, this one's for the microphone. So when I use the microphone, you can stretch out like this. Because usually when I do the recording, I don't use the wireless mic, I use a Rode mic. Because that one doesn't have battery power, it's not wireless, so I could be more confident that the audio is just going through perfectly or fine. And this arm right here is for the Elgato Stream Deck. And for those that don't know, it's just a module. Instead of me clicking when I do video editing, I don't have to click open and check this, check that. I could just press a button, have certain sets of buttons to press it where I don't have to go through it, and it'll make video editing much easier. And yeah, that's why I got that. I know it looks strange right now, but I did order some new parts, and it will not look like this. It will be cleaned up a lot more, because my goal is to make it very simple, easy to use, and also easy to take around, meaning I can just put in the bag. Because if it could be put right here, I also have a tripod. So let's say if I go to a park or to a library or something and there's no table, I could just put this on the tripod and it's good to go, good to use. And I could edit videos there, and yeah. So yeah, this is this strange looking thing. And my rice is still cooking. It's gonna take 30 minutes, and wow, we are almost at 7:30. Because right now it's showing 19:22, which is 7:22 p.m. I'm sorry, I didn't really know what to talk about. Lots of things are going on my mind, and I was just thinking, you know what, try to just do the Twitch just to get things out of your mind. Do something, do something other than scrolling social media. And I know if I do the live, I'm not going to scroll social media, which I am doing. And I gotta break the habit of getting back to the comfort zone, because I want out. And if I want out, I gotta do things that are not the same as before. And yes, I understand I'm traumatized. Yes, I understand I'm very sad, I'm very overwhelmed. But if I want to change, I need to, I guess, grit and just do whatever I can to break that habit, to break that cycle, to break that mindset. I guess to have that renewing of the mind. The renewing of the mind. We're 40 minutes in. Oh, the timer stopped. Oh, the timer, it did not stop. It looks like it glitched a bit. Because this one, it shows a live timer on the top, and it shows the timer is not moving. Right now it's stuck at 40 minutes and 12 seconds. Now it just jumped up from 40 minutes to 28 seconds. Because before it would show the number going up smoothly, and now it's just showing chunks of seconds. Now I just went up to 42. But as long as it's flowing, it's good to go. Because once I'm done live streaming, unfortunately I would have to download to this phone and then re-upload to YouTube land. I wish it could just go through smoothly, but it doesn't work like that. Or maybe it can, I don't know. But I think it requires another module for that. I think it's called ULive or something. I forgot what it was called, because I remember I used to research a lot of that, and then I just stopped completely. Is my rice done? No, it's still cooking. It's still cooking. I need to wait for it to be done. I'll show the rice, and then when I start cleaning up, that's when I'll end the live stream. What am I gonna do? I need to find a way to make the laptop setup simpler. Before it was more technical than this, so I did a lot of revisions to it. Because it did not look like this. There was a lot of components all over the place. So now it went from all over the place to one big ball that you saw. And now I'm trying to figure out how to make that even smaller, and I'm sure it will be done. There's a way. I kind of envisioned it, but the thing was, for me, sometimes when we think in theory, we don't know how it's going to be until we put it in practice. Meaning, in my mind, everything seemed great until I put it together. That's when I know, okay, this part needs refinement, that part needs refinement. So the more I work on it, the more I understand how I can make it less and less parts. But I need to remember that's not my main goal. I gotta do these other things, which is how I'm not gonna create some really good content that people can enjoy. And the thing is, I'm not really catering to everybody. I just want to cater it to a certain amount of people that will enjoy the content, for either for me or for the things I'm doing, or just believe in me and want to support. I call it like the 20%. There's the 80% and then there's the 20%. My aim is for the 20%. And I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I am going to try to figure it out. And yeah, I think I need to get back into prayer. I have the Bible back into my car, but I haven't been reading it because I couldn't find a good spot to read the Bible. I need to figure something out. There's a lot of things that I want to do, but when I try to do it, something would come up and would interrupt it, and I would lose my train of thought, and I would get very discouraged and just stop it completely. I'm looking at the time, 44 minutes. I wonder how many premium data has it taken already. Okay, I hear children's voices. I think it's from over there. I see the window. On this side, there's houses. So I think there's people there. Because earlier I was like, where's the sound coming from? It's not from here, then from back there, and I think it's from that side. Because I see a couple places have their window open. Another place has their back door open. Yeah, anyways. I don't know what to talk about. But I'm not gonna put any more baggage, negative baggage. I gotta figure out a solution. One thing I truly need to do is learn the Hmong. Why am I so hard-headed and so hard-hearted to learn the language? Man, yeah, I need to figure something out. I gotta really. I don't know how I'm gonna dedicate myself to study the language. I really don't know. Why is this rice cooker taking so long? It's like 45 minutes now. Let's see where my battery bank is at. Oh no, my battery bank is at 84%. Oh man. And for those that are curious, it's like my battery power. I have a power bank in the back. Oh, it stopped. It was at 200. Now it's at 60, meaning that it's done. So everyone, it is done. Let me pull out the plug here. Oh, Momo, it's really hot. Okay. Okay, this thing is super hot. Gotta take this out here. Put this here. Let me pull out the rice. Make sure you can see the smoke. But once I open this, there'll be a lot of smoke. Woo, wow. Hair. My own hair. I'm losing a lot of hair too, my goodness. I hope I'm not balding. I see my hair thinning on this side and this side. And now we're gonna move the fan from this side to over here. And what this is gonna do is gonna keep my rice cool. Also got my rice bowl. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna let this cool for a bit. Also have a rice scooper. Perfect rice. It's perfect. Meaning it's not soggy, it's just right. The rice. Okay, let me see if I could show the rice how it looks like. Looks like that. Omo. Nice, huh? It's perfect. I gotta let it cool down now. Because right now it's too hot. This guy can go back here. And while it is cooling, let me share the process here. Because while that's cooling, I'm gonna work on the lid. And the reason why I spray water in it, because there's a rice residue that's stuck on this top. The water will cool it down, and also it will help make it easier to remove these spots. The rice residue. Because if I don't, it's going to stick very hard, and later it'll be very hard to take off. But once it's kind of wet, it's easier for it to come off. It came off, which is good. And for those that are curious, what is it? It's those little rice pellets. Some of them would stick on top, and it's once it dries, it's very hard to take off. So it's better to wipe it right away. I can tell this guy needs to be washed in a sink, but I don't have a sink. It needs to be scrubbed. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of rice residue. And these residue, it needs to be scrubbed off. And this needs to be dried. I highly recommend drying these, because if it's not dry, then there's mold, and we definitely do not want mold, that's for sure. right. I think that's good. It's okay. This will go together. Wow, still a lot of water. Okay, back on. Everything's... Where is water coming from? Okay, I think it should be okay now. Okay, now this is cool now to the touch. So I'm gonna take this. Woo, hot! Oh wow, wow. Okay, it's kind of still too hot, but take this out. The reason why it's a good idea to have the rice cool is so there's no condensation and it won't make the rice soggy. So I'm gonna leave it here for it to cool. And while it's cooling, I'm gonna clean the bowl and also the rice scooper. And how I clean it is just spray water and wipe it. Sorry, there's a train by. There's a train station. See, it needs this is the rough wipe, and then I need to do a fine wipe. Too much rice. Gotta have to use another towel. Oh, I forgot I did this. Momo. Okay, this guy is good to go. This one might be a little tough because I have to scrape it a little bit. Yeah, this one I have to scrape it because right now it's sticking on the side of the walls. As you can see the little residue. You know, I think it needs to be wet and then to absorb the water a little bit. I think to loosen it up a little bit and then wipe it again. Okay, it's kind of better. Oh, y'all, this is car life. Car life not by choice. Hopefully get out of it, have my own place, have my own spot of land, and have a little farm, animals. That would be so cool. Almost done. And when I have a thing is, because I have an oath with the Father of Heaven, and once it's completed, then what the oath was, I won't eat meat. I'll be a vegetarian until I have a helpmeet, which is a wife. Then he'll let me eat meat again. unfortunately, I made that oath because I thought I would complete it. This, I think, was 15 years ago. Man, I realized I am a rebel. I would say that I love the Father of Heaven, but it was with my mouth. So I'm trying to do it for real this time, and to truly love Him, not just with my words alone, because it's been empty. And it's clean. It is clean now. Now I can put it in here. Woo, it's still hot. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. Put the lid on. Boom. Good for another day. And what about the rice? Unfortunately, it's kind of warm, but it's past 7:30. Right now it's 7:39, and I gotta get ready to go take a shower. I also gotta change out my clothes because I do the car life. In order for me to keep these clothes straight, my shirt and my pants, I need to fold it. I also need to spray a little mist of water to straighten out the micro wrinkles like this, so everything will be straight. And that takes time, and I recommend it because it's good to wear like clothes that looks like it's been ironed, well taken care of, than showing up with super wrinkled clothes. And yeah, alright, that's all I have for this live stream and for the YouTube land for this video. I want to say thank you to those that have watched all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed to or follow, to subscribe or follow. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful, and it is very encouraging for me to keep it moving, keep it going forward, and I need all the encouragement I can get. And yeah, I hope the video has been enjoyable, or the live has been enjoyable. Until the next, the Father of Heaven willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua, and I hope y'all will have a great day.